Do you love to be inspired by other artists and authors' success? And it just helps to motivate you in your picture book creation? Well, I love that. And there is someone that I want to introduce you to that I know is going to inspire you. And I've chosen a few little nuggets that we can learn from this author and illustrator. I've never done this before on the channel, but I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to do an author shout out and introduce you to some other followers here on the channel who are consistently watching my videos, making a difference in the world, and also creating picture books, which is what we're all about here on the Picture Book Creators channel. And there has been a person following this channel since the beginning. I did not previously know her. She came to my attention through commenting here on the channel, and then we've become friends off of the channel, and it's been amazing. Her name is Susan Montgomery, and she is the author of a whole bunch of children's books through Amazon. And I'm particularly excited about this book. First, I want to say that I'm not affiliated. I'm not sponsored or affiliated. This is me just wanting to reach out and not only give Susan a shout out, but to really also give her a pat on the back and say, great job. I am so proud of the work that you all are doing. And as you know, I do one-to-one online mentorship that I offer. You can find the links below. And I just get so excited about what you're all creating for the children of the world. And I need to say that Susan, I think, feels similarly because she put a little thank you to me here in her with gratitude section of her front matter. And so Susan, thank you so much. That means a lot, that even a little bit of what we're doing here on the Picture Book Creators channel is helping to bless and encourage creators out there. So I want to just show you all some of what I feel like Susan is doing really right and that we can learn from as creators. One of the things I really admire about what Susan's doing in her picture book world is I want to encourage you to find a niche. And Susan has been really a great example of finding a niche. She learned to play the ukulele during the pandemic, if I remember correctly, and she has created a series of children's books on the ukulele, which is very unique. And if you go onto Amazon, you'll find, like, I think by now she has enough publications that she's really leading in that niche. And so if you're thinking about not just creating a one-off storybook for kids, but thinking about this as part of your career and ongoing series, I want to really encourage you to think about a niche that you can get known for as an author and illustrator that's different, and not just one that's marketable, but one that actually means something to you personally, because we always need a story to back up our niche, like to say why it mattered in the first place. And so I love it that not only does Susan play the ukulele, but she has founded a ukulele like group that they play together in her local community. And I really love that about the work that Susan's doing. Now, when this book arrived in my hot little hands, and yes, I am a legit customer on Amazon, I ordered this book and it got delivered to me, and I got it into my hands and just soaked up all of the beautiful, cheerful animals that Susan created for every single ABC. Now, what's so exciting for me about this book is that, as you know from the channel, I have been talking about concept books in my last batch of videos. I've been talking about how passionate I am about concept books. I mean, that's why I created A Busy Day in ABC Woods. I love concept books, but not just concept books that teach a concrete or express a concrete theme like the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, but I also shared a video on what is a high concept book. How do we create a high concept book? Well, Susan not only was creating this concept book on the ABCs, but she derived a little bit of inspiration from my printable, a concept book challenge. So she was able, like during the creation of her book, to go through my challenge and just pick up the inspo that she needed. And I'm not going to take total credit for, I can't do that. But I believe this like contributed to just being wind in her wings for creating her ABC book. And so if you are interested in creating a concept book, definitely look at my links. The concept book planning challenge could be perfect for you because it helps you to go from idea to a full 32-page concept book plan in 3 days. Simple, creative, and finished. And I create these printable resources to inspire you and help guide you through picture book creation. So one of the things that I really loved when I was looking through all of Susan's beautiful animals, which I will interject here that she is the author and illustrator, and she illustrates similarly to me on Procreate on the iPad, for the most part, I believe. And I know how difficult it is to create an entire picture book, like the illustrations, with consistency. And I really admired, as I looked through Susan's illustrations, how she was consistent. This doesn't only apply to your illustrative style and the picture book, but to your art in general. Like, as a big, broad picture, be consistent. Be consistent on your practice, on your learning, on your writing, on your illustrating. And then if you are getting into illustrating, be consistent when you hone into a style, that consistency would be through the whole book. And what I love when I see an illustrator, no matter what the style of the illustrator is, or let's say no matter how perfected they are, what I really love is to be able to look at every page and know that it is the same illustrator and there is a consistency to the line work, to the way the paintings are rendered. And that, I believe, trumps perfectionism. Check out a video that I have on the channel where I talk about the difference between excellence and perfectionism. And that will help you to understand where I'm coming from as I commend Susan for her consistency. Because I really want to bring to this channel that we don't need to aim for perfect all the time. What we want to do is raise the bar with the best we can do in excellence, but consistency trumps that. So having a consistent look and style through your picture book is king to like illustrating a picture book. And I love that I can turn and I can see this adorable frog. And honestly, these animals cheer me up. I'm going to just look at this book to get the joy from it. And then I can look at the expression on this polar bear and the way that it's rendered and know that it's the same illustrator. It's that consistent. And it's not AI. You can see every little line that came from Susan's hand, heart to hand. And that is what I want to give a shout out for and promote here on the channel, that we are creators who are creating authentic work, heart to hand to page. And that is just so great. I got great inspiration from this Ukulele ABC book because though excellent and consistent, there is something fresh about her lines that aren't overworked. You can tell they're not overthought or overworked, that she just is able to capture simple, quick renderings of joyful characters, which I think is something that we could all learn from. So if you find the links below, you may like to pick up your very own copy of Ukulele ABC, or find Susan here on YouTube and give her a shout out, a good job, because we are all about community here on the channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, Subscribe to the channel because it's here that I guide picture book creators through writing, illustrating, publishing on Kindle Direct Publishing. I offer printable resources in the links that will help you along your journey. And as well, I have a schedule where I offer one-to-one, 1-hour mentorships. And at the beginning of each week, I put up a new schedule so you can kind of schedule for the following week. So you can keep your eye on that and snag a date that works for you. And we can talk about writing, illustrating, or publishing, and even marketing. And so we can talk about those things to help you overcome obstacles in your picture book creator's journey. If you've enjoyed this video, give it the thumbs up, share it with a friend, hit the like, the bell to get the notifications for all the other videos, all those things that YouTube loves. Until next time, picture book creators, happy creating.